Hi, and welcome to Exceed Martial Arts. We're going to give you a little tutorial on how to find, log in, and navigate about the Exceed Martial Arts website. So first, to find our website, if you come up here to the address bar, you're going to type in exceedma.com. That's exceedma.com, and then press return on the keyboard, and that's going to bring you up to our Exceed Martial Arts webpage. Now, to get into the webpage, all you have to do is come up to this login button. Now, you're going to use this login button whether you have a login already, you forgot your password, or you want to create a new account. Okay, so if you want to do any of those three things, always use the login button to access the website. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on login, and that's going to bring you to our login page. Now your username here is going to be the email address that you used when you first enrolled in one of our programs. So in case it would look like something like this. Mine, we have an exceedma.com and a Mike at exceedma.com. Those are my two logins, or my usernames. Your username obviously can be different. And then you're going to use a password that we sent you. If this is the first time you're logging in, you want to use that password to log in, and then you can go ahead and change that at your leisure to a password of your choosing. So let me log in. Now my login isn't my email address. It's actually a custom username that I created for myself, and I'm going to type in my password. Now, for those of you that may have forgotten your password, you can come down here, and right here where it says forgot your password, click on that, and that will take you to a page where it will send you a new password. And then once you get that, you can come back here, use your email address and the new password to log in, and again go in and change that to whatever you prefer at your leisure. And in case you don't have your own personal account, say it's your parents' account or some other person, and you want to create an account just for yourself because you have your own email address, then you can do this. Answer a few questions, give us your email address, and we'll send you a password. Use that password, log in. Once you're logged in, go ahead and change it as you see fit and into anything you want. So let's go up here. Once you got your username and your password typed in, you're going to come here to the login button. Now go ahead and press the login button. This will take you into the website. Now you're going to come up and you'll see that your name should be up here, and then that we're on the members page. Now you can tell it's a members page because this tab says members. The first thing you're going to see is our what's happening page, and this is where we usually put our newsletters, so you can see our upcoming events, belt tests, things that are happening, different events and goings on that we have at Exceed Martial Arts. So let's navigate through this page a little bit and show you some of the tabs that we have here that you can access. Now the Book Me allows you to book yourself into classes, tests, or special events. So let me go ahead and click Book Me, and you'll see it automatically comes up under classes. If you want to schedule a personal training day, private lesson, you can go ahead here and find the date and the time that you want to select, and then go ahead and hit book, and it'll schedule into the class and then notify me so I know that you've gone ahead and booked a class or booked a time and date, and that way I'll know you're coming in and we'll be ready for you when you do come in. Most of the time you're going to come down here and use this for exams. Now exams is for makeup exams, where if you missed a stripe test or a belt test, then usually on Fridays between 5 and 6 o'clock we do makeup exams so that you can come back in and make up your stripe test or a belt test, or some other requirements that you may have needed to make up for me, say on a belt test that I want to see again. And so you come in here and schedule your times and dates that you would like to do this. Now, if we schedule a date that's a little bit further out and it's not on here, you can come over here to the Jump To page and then pick the date that we suggested or recommended that you come in. So, say that it's after the 22nd. We can go into April here and say, okay, well, we want to do it on Friday the 15th of April, which is tax day. And you'll see that that week comes up, or that Friday comes up. And then every Friday after that for 5 occasions, and you can go in here and again book yourself into it and schedule it so I know you're coming in. And then we also have special events. Now, special events are things that we have coming up, events coming up that if you want to say you want to come to that event, then you can go ahead and click the book and say that you'll be coming to that. That way we know that you want to come and attend. This now, what we have here is the Strawberry Festival, which is out in Burien, and it's going to be on Saturday, June 18th. And we're going to be doing a demonstration from 1:30 to 1:45. And so if you want to come out and see our demo team do their stuff, that's a date and time. You don't really have to book yourself into this one. Just come on down, show up, and support the team. Now, this intro button down here is actually for people who want to come in and try it, a free trial. Friends, family, or anybody you know that were interested in taking classes with us, they can come in, and this will be something they can do before they log in. They don't have to log in to get to this. Actually, there's nothing here for members because they're intro classes. So we'll show you this as later on when we get back out of the website and show you how to access this for anybody who's interested in taking a free trial lesson. Okay, so next, we're going to skip over Student Manual and go into the Lounge. Now, the Lounge is kind of our communications area. If we click on this, you can see this page, and what you're seeing here is that anything that we post here or post on Facebook, they're both synced up so that you'll see them in both places. So this is something that we posted on Facebook, and a lot of our posts from Facebook will show up here, and you'll see most of our Facebook posts. But if we decided that we wanted to post something from here, we can do it here, and it will show up in the Exceed Martial Arts Facebook page as well. We also have a blog where we have some interesting articles. So you can go through here and read some of the articles that we've done on integrity, bullying, and leadership or team of friends. Again, that's about bullying. And then this one's on healthy mind. So go ahead and check those out, read those, and there's some good information in there. Questions. This is the place you want to go to ask a question. Now, sometimes this will be better than if you emailed me or tried to phone call or message me or even try to catch me during class. If you ask a question here, I will get a message either on my phone or my computer, and I'll be able to answer you back quicker because it'll message me as soon as you hit ask. So I'll get that and saying I have a question in the lounge. I can come here and read your question and then provide you an answer as quickly as I can. Depending on what your question is, we'll be able to get back to you pretty quick. So this will probably be a good way for you to get a question answered, even if it's, are there classes tonight? So don't worry about it. Doesn't have to be a big earth-shattering question. Just any questions you may want to ask me, feel free, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so now let's go over to the Pro Shop tab. So let's go ahead and click on the Pro Shop tab. And this will get us to our Pro Shop. Let's go ahead and take a look at personal training. A personal training, you can either get a 30-minute session for only $40 or a 60-minute session for only $75. Now if you decide, and we recommend that you come in for 30-minute sessions if you only have 1 or 2 items that you need to work on, say it's your form or one of the technique requirements that you have for your belt. Come on in, and their 30 minutes will be worth more than 60 minutes in a group class, and you'll learn more, you'll learn better, and you'll understand it better than in the 60-minute group class. So if you only have 1 or 2 items, only $40, and you can do a 30-minute session with me, one-on-one, and come out understanding it better and learning it better and being more prepared to go on to the next step or next level of your belt. 60 minutes, we usually recommend that you use this if, say for example, you got sick, or maybe you missed a few classes because you went on vacation, you didn't get the Stripe 3 requirements, so you want to come in and we can go over all those requirements that you'll need for your next belt or your next Stripe test, and make sure that you're proficient, you learn it, understand it, and ready to go and caught up with all your classmates. And for only $75, it's a $5 discount off 2 30-minute sessions, and you'll be well ahead of the game. It's a good amount of time. You can pick up everything you need, and it's well worth the money. So again, $40 for 30 minutes and $75 for 60 minutes. Private lesson, one-on-one with me. Make sure you schedule your time, get it done, and you'll be way ahead of the game. So next, what I want to do is let's go over here, and we're going to look at, this is a sizing chart. This is where you go to find out your size for either uniform or sparring gear. So if you want to purchase either uniform or sparring gear, you need to look at the sizing chart to find the right size for you. Now, let me show you something down here in uniforms. Now, some of these items have C buying options. Okay, not all of them have a buying option, but some of these do, and the ones that don't, you only have one choice. This one is uniform jacket, trimmed. It shows just the midnight blue one, but there are more options, so let's go ahead and click that. And this shows you that this is the midnight blue trimmed uniform for Chodan bows. Here's the price range, and you can see that this is a 12 ounce, which is a heavyweight. And looking at my sizing chart, I determined that I needed a size 5. And let's say that I wanted to get the green trimmed uniform. So I click green. That's going to bring up a picture of the green trimmed uniform, shows me what it looks like. It gives me the price, and it says that this one's a 7-ounce uniform, which is the same as your student uniform. So it's going to be the same weight as what you have now. So now we can come down here and click the buy now. And that's going to bring us to our shopping cart, and you'll see up here a little shopping cart with a 1, which reflects the quantity right here. And here's the price, here's the item, here's the size and color, and then we can come down here, and if we want to buy something else, or if we want to pay for it, we can check out here. So at this time, we don't really want to do either. So what I'm going to do is come right up here to this X, and I'm going to remove this from my shopping cart, and we're going to close down the window, and you'll see now that the shopping cart up here reflects 0, which means I don't have anything in my shopping cart. So let's get back out here to go back to products or Pro Shop, and the last one down here is weapons, and this is where you can go to purchase any weapons you may need for class. And again, some has buying options. And next, we'll go to the Contact Me, or Contact Us page. So let's go ahead and click on the Contact Us button, and that'll bring us to the Contact Us page. Now please direct anybody who may be interested in learning more about us or would like to take a trial lesson. They can call us at 2425-988-3047, and if nobody answers or I'm unavailable, please have them leave a message and we will get back to them as soon as we possibly can. Or they can email me at mike@exceedma.com, or if they'd like to come by, they can find our address right here. Here's our location. Here's a Google map that shows us where we're located, and then they can click here to get direction from wherever they're at to our location. So if anybody's interested, please direct them here, or if you forget what our phone number is or my email address, you can come here too and quickly get that, and give me a call, contact me, and we will get back to you. Remember, in the lounge, you can go in there and ask any questions you like, and I'll get back to you faster. So let's go back out to the home page, and let me show you a couple things out here that I'd like to do. And first, let's log out. And this is going to get you back to the home page before you log in. So let's show you a couple things here where you don't have to log in. We can come up here and click Pictures. And in the Pictures section, you'll see Doc Center. Now, Doc Center, we have 9 ebooks. And these 9 ebooks, there are ones on bully prevention, women's self-defense, focus, and confidence. And all these are free. You can download them. All you have to do is enter your name and an email address so that we know where to download those to. And then you can take time and read them at your leisure. These are all a very good read, a lot of good information in there. Feel free also to pass these on to your friends, email it to them, or just direct them to the Doc Center here on our webpage, and they can download the documents themselves. They can download these ebooks directly to their computer, and they can have them. And again, they're no charge, free of charge, and very valuable resources. Okay, so now let's go to videos. And remember, we told you about the introductory videos. Well, this is where you find them. And when you're a new member at Exceed, this shows you how to bow and when to bow. So you learn how to do that properly. The next is our listening position. So when you come to class and you hear me say 2 claps and take a knee, usually we're going to give instructions, talk about technique or anything during class, and this is the proper way to do that. So 2 claps, take a knee, familiarize yourself with this. When you hear it, you're ready to do it. Now, the biggest challenge that most students have is tying the belt. Now, this gives you a couple different ways of how to tie the belt. Take a look at the video, review it, and practice it at home so that when you come into class, or when you come to class, your belt's tied and you're ready to go. Now, we also have over here parents who have young children who have a hard enough time tying their shoes, and no less trying to tie their belt. This shows you how to tie the belt on your child. Now, we have a couple different ways, one for a single wrap belt and one for a double wrap belt. Most kids, when they first start, will get a double wrap belt, so this is to show you how to tie that belt on your child. And they'll be wowed and excited that you know how to tie the belt, and they'll be really impressed. So go ahead and practice tying this on your child, and they'll be ready for class when you bring them in, and we'll be sufficiently impressed as well that you took time to watch this video and practice tying the belt for your child. Now, over here we have the 5 basic turns. Now, the 5 basic turns will be used all the time in class. 2 of them will use when you learn how to do the 360, and the other 3 will be used when you learn how to do the 3 basic forms. Go ahead and watch the video, practice the turns, and if you understand them and learn them quickly, then you'll be more than ahead of anybody else who's starting to learn those forms. Now, right here, you should have already clicked this because this is the video you're watching. Hopefully, it's giving you a lot of good information. it's been helpful and you learn how to navigate the page, and you're more than proficient. So let's scroll back up to the top, and let's click on social site and go back to our home page. Now lastly, let's go back into the Book Me. Now this is where you can click Book Me before you log in. Please direct anybody who's interested in Exceed Martial Arts or interested in taking a free trial class. They can come down here and click Intros, and that will bring up this section which shows the different classes that we have. You can take an intro in. It shows you the date and the times of the classes, and you can select whichever class you'd like. Come over here to book. It will schedule you in for that class. It will send them an email. It will send me an email, and that way we'll both be notified, and when they come in we'll be ready to get them started. So please direct anybody to this page. Remember, have them click Intros, and if they don't find the date they want, remember they can always go to the Jump To and click on the calendar and select a date that's probably a little bit more out in the future for them. If they can't make the dates shown, it will bring up dates in the future. Again, they find the date and the time, select the class they want, click on book. It will send them an email, me an email, and when they come in, we'll be ready for them and to get them started and get them going in their first trial class. So let's go back out, hit social site, and go back out to the home page, and that completes our tour of the website. I hope this was both informational and helpful. Remember, you can click on the website tab again, or video, and watch this again. So if anything you missed or want to go over, feel free to do so. Hopefully there is more information than you needed, and you're more than proficient to navigate this page. So have a good day. We'll see you. Thanks for watching. See you in class.